Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is an Annex 2179 double build today. Today is Sunday, November the 5th. And we're looking at this newly released like black Citrus Laurel and like black oak action figure, who's also in conjunction with New Balance shoes because he comes with spare New Balance trainers, apparently. I am looking forward to this, particularly after the huge disappointment that was the Zeus Mecha, which that was so disappointing. I'll put a link for that at the top right so you can be disappointed too. But this is going back to our tried and trusted Laurel Mech design, so I should be happy with this, and it's not in that Sophie's, I forgot what it's called, that sort of vinyl rubbery plastic which the Zeus Mecha was. I don't know why they did that. That was terrible. Anyway, I am digressing. Let's get a look at the boxes and look at the Citrus Laurel first of all. I think maybe I will zoom out a little bit. There we go. Lovely artwork. I really do like that a lot. Looks nice. It's a similar design we've seen before. The box is really small, actually, much smaller than I was expecting, and it shows the Laurel on the back. And it also comes with the figure machine gun, which can fit behind the backrest of the seat inside the mech. Really quite a small box. Quite nice, quite refreshing to have a small box. Then we have oak. I think it both of them, to release. I only got this one here. Looks pretty cool. Again, really beautiful artwork on that. So I'm not sure. Okay, what's Black? Is that a brand? Is Oak a brand? Obviously, Acid Rain was the toy line, and New Balance is a trainer brand, and Toys Lance is the manufacturer. I don't know. Anyway, so you see that it comes with an extra pair of New Balance shoes, one of 6 different colours. I'm not interested in buying loads to get all the colours. And it comes with the spray cans. What else he comes with there? Does look pretty cool. Right, I'm going to pause this, unbox and set them up. I'll be back in the instant, so let's get into this. Back in a second. And here they are. I should point out, it doesn't come with a light. I just put a light in the back of his head there because you've got a great big hole when a light does fit. So that does look pretty cool. The lights I used is one of these 316Gs. You can get these from Hobby Link Japan. There is a link in the video description below. I'll put it in the pinned comments as well. Just click on Hobby Link Japan and then you can search for this. I think it's a discount link as well, so it's worth checking out. Get lights that fit these figures, and also the Ignatius, blah blah blah. The really small ones that came out for Annex 2179 a while back too. Really cool. So it does look pretty cool. So let's look at accessories. So look at the Citrus Laurel first. It comes with this gun. We've seen this gun already. This is for the action figures, and that will fit behind the seat, the backrest of the seat in the cockpit, which we've seen previously. That's it. If we look at the figure, so he has, you see there's a spray gun and can. The can actually goes in there. There's 2 more cans I've put onto his body. He also comes with, I'm guessing that's a straw. That's a little drinks container with a straw. Very cool. And he comes with an alternate right hand, which is more trigger than what he has at the moment. Doesn't make much of a difference though, I don't think. And then the shoes. I haven't opened the box yet to see what colour shoes I got. What colour New Balance shoes did I get as my alternate? Oh, that's the excitement. All wrapped up nicely. I got, I guess that's the sort of a bluey colour. Let's have a quick look. Sort of a bluey green colour. Pretty cool. Though I shan't be swapping the fit shoes over. Very cool indeed. Let's get a close look at the figure first. So that bright light there, I'll just take that out and just turn that off. Okay, since he doesn't come with that. Oh, and I dropped his little spray can gun too here, which is really quite nice. Very cool. As I said, these just fit in and fit out. And with being, Acid Rain World, Annex 2179 being suckers for detail, the spray nozzle must face forward since you're spraying forwards, not behind you on yourself. And still got the indented drilled barrel. Very cool. So here he is. got a really good looking head, but underneath there's no sort of face, which is a bit of a disappointment. So I put the two cans in there, not particularly well, just bit them very, very quickly for speed. He's got a little holster here which you can put his spray gun into, but if you put it in and it's got the what's it called? It's got the canister in. When you take it out, the canister is going to pop out because that's really quite difficult to get in nicely. So he's got a little hole for the nozzle there, which makes it very nice and secure. But that secureness means you pull out, the canister is going to come out too. The jacket looks superb. This sort of puffer bomber jacket. Shoes look good. They've got like the little grip tread underneath. Fantastic. It's got the usual peg in the back. You see the holes in the head. I put the light in that one. These two look like you could put a spray can in there, because they've got a notch at the bottom. So you know what? Let's just try that. Since it's had that little downwards part, would it fit in there? It looks like it might. Okay. So you could put two cans in the back of his head if you wanted to, not sure why. You could fit a third one in there. That hole's a bit bigger though. If you want to stick in his head instead, but I thought the light looked pretty good there. So he's a nice looking, and the other thing to look at, if you can take the helmet off, but he's got like a little, what's that, a tree? A shrub? And to read his backstory now, why there's a little shrub there. I'd rather take that off and put a tiny little figure to control it. I have got somewhere a tiny little figure that'll fit in there. But, you know, the helmet is really, really nice. I do like that. But I wish it was a face or something inside, or well, I guess a plant would make it an alien instead. Okay. We'll look at his articulation shortly. It should be good. It's coming to a close look at the Citrus Laurel. Looks fantastic. But it's the same as the other Laurels of this design we've seen before, just a repaint. But that's not a bad thing because it is a great design. I know some people don't like the Laurels. They say, oh, they're too short, they're too stubby, they're too... Well, you know what? Stubby does actually work. Because he's not going to fall over so easily. Very nice looking. I'm glad to have a specific Laurel for Annex 279. like back, Asiatic. What does that say? I'll have a zoom in. There we go. Asiactagain Stades? Maybe I can't read. Not Asiatic though. Asia Act Against. Oh, there we go. I can see it more clearly now. Asia Act Against AIDS, I guess. Against AIDS. Oh, sorry. Asia Act Against AIDS. Oh, that's clear now. Bit of a political statement, perhaps. Wasn't expecting that. But it's a nice looking Laurel. I do like it in this colour scheme. It does look nice. I really wish they released the B25, the blue and yellow sort of Laurels. I forget which ones they are now. Because they, you know, in this scale, because they're great for like your domestic police and whatnot. So look at his articulation and features in a minute too. First, let's come back to our figure, our guy here, and we'll go through his articulation. So we saw that the helmet comes off, or the mask comes off. He looks left and right, really good down and up, side to side, bit limited by the jacket and the helmet size, but he does look good. Shoulders all the way around, outwards are going to be small, because his arm will pop out much further than that, so that's a real shame on that. He does have a bicep swivel. He can bend his arm to the required 90 degrees despite the bulk, but you do get that unweathered part underneath, which looks a bit funny. His hands will turn, and he's got wave articulation on this hand, but he struggles to come inwards. Other hand is also wave articulation. Oh, he's coming inwards now, there we go. Maybe that other hand was a bit stiff. Let me try. Outwards okay, inwards. Yeah, Imms is a bit stiff on my right hand on this one, but his left's okay. He has torso at the top, but this stiff jacket's going to make it very hard to get a huge amount of movement out from him. He has weight. He should have waist. Yeah, he's got waist too, but he can't quite sit. Oh, he can actually sit down, even with the cans. Not too bad. Take the cans out, get a nicer sort of seated position. Then pop out a joint sideways. Not great, but it's okay. He can turn. Hips, even with the cans in, he's getting, and the holster's getting a decent sideways. Forwards, not great. Backwards, though, is fantastic. Great looking figure, really great looking figure. He's got a nice thigh turn on both legs. So double kneecap, and his legs do not have an ugly kneecap underneath. Not too bad, you can see there. I'm loving the grip on the shoes. You can even see they've got textured grip as well, not just black spots. And then the feet, some of the best ankle articulation we see in 1/18 scale, because he has boot turn, he has tippy toe, dorsiflexation, and he also has in and out swivel, though these bulky shoes make it a bit more difficult. Really nice looking figure. I almost wish I bought the other one as well, but you know what, it's just pretty much the same. Okay, then on to the not surprised, we've seen it before, Laurel. So we'll start up going top to bottom. So the top opens up, this is for the cockpit. This will come out to open up the cockpit too, and we open out the back part here will come out. We can see inside the cockpit here. If you've got the gun, you fold this down here and you see that the gun can fit in just like that, and it's a little clip that it can clip into, which I'm not doing particularly well, but it does clip into that clip just there. We go, just there. Then you fold it back up, your gun is safe, you're not going to lose that, you just might forget about it. So that's a really good feature to have. I like that a lot. Let's take that out. Since we're at the cockpit anyway, the handles do move in and out to make it easy to put your figures in, and then you can adjust afterwards. Just close this back up. Okay, so shoulders all the way around. You've got a great lateral raise. You've also got a forwards, backwards butterfly joint as well. You've got a double bicep curl. Look at that on the gun. And then look at that on the arm. Tight on both. It's fantastic. Hands on the ball joints. They move all directions. And he's got articulated fingers. So he's got the base joint and 2 more joints on the thumb. Base joint and 2 more joints on the fingers as well. With the gun, you can take out the clip. And you see there are some bullets inside. He does have a low waist, so side to side, turn, forwards, backwards. Hips, thus far, it's not too bad. On a ratchet, so he holds his pose as well. Forwards and backwards, it's like a full split. See the huge feet there, which happen to balance. Before we get to the feet, there is a pull down attachment here. So for some poses, he can get his legs more like that, I think. He can have a little chair to sit down on. Kneecaps. He gets 90 degrees. It is a double knee. So you can go from both sides actually, which is great. And then the big feet, great swivel, tippy toe and forwards, and you can missed that, you can turn from the thigh swivel, but there's no direct turn on the foot itself. And you also have, or you should have somewhere, there we go, toe articulation on them too. I do like the Laurels, they just got better. And this is basically like the corpse Laurel we saw years ago. That was the first one with the gun arm. And you know, they're quite hard to find out. They are fantastic. I put a link in the top right for the corpse Laurel. I want to see that review. That's got to be, I don't know how long ago that was, the corpse Laurel, but it's got to be like 7 years ago maybe, something like that. And I won't show figure putting inside, so that's loads of times on previous videos. You'll see that on the Corpse Laurel video too, I believe. Okay, let's look at him. We've done his articulation already, sorry. Let's look at size. Okay, do his size first of all. He is a respectable, to the top of his head, around about 11 cm. And this Citrus Laurel is around about 19.5 cm maybe. If we compare him to the awesome female android with the translucent parts, I've got her normal head in there, not the custom head I've got for her. You see he is a lot more bulky than her, but a lot of that is due to the actual, let's get the wrong way, the actual jacket. But they do look good lined up. They almost look like they're all from different universes, but they are from the same universe. Really good couple of toys. The figure's great, the mech's great. Restoring my faith in Annex 21 Annex 21 something after the horrible 2 EUS, or Zeus as we like to call it, Mecha, which I just do not have time for, man. Why did they do it out of that vinyl, like rubbery vinyl plastic? Why? Anyway, that's just my personal gripe. Maybe you like it, I don't know. Great toys, I think they're fantastic. Another cracking job by Toys Lance Kit Lau, the Acid Rainbow team, the Annex 2179 team. Really nice. I'll see you next video, and if you like sort of stuff, please consider on the Patreon. Link in the top right of the screen now. There's a competition coming up that'll be Patreon users only, so it is worth checking that out. I'll see you soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.